Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about our new playlist that is called Appium and mobile app testing. Okay, before going to in depth of Appium, like we'll see that what Appium can do that. Appium or mobile app is nothing but which is a device right now we are using in the market like any mobile phone, right? Phones, not landlines, these are phones. The phone which is normally we are using, each company to company the formats are different, right? uh, Remaining everything is same, but OS and mobile structure and the format and all different. But how we can able to test that particular mobile? See, usually whenever that developer develop a new web application, usually QA member can able to test that particular web application whether it will working as expected or not. If it is expected, it is working, then we can able to say yes, this is working as expected. Okay, the QA member need to give the sign up, then only they can able to deploy that particular application into the server side and then it will available into the clients, right? But what about that mobile application? Who develops? QA only. How they can able to develop? By using uh, Appium, we can able to test, not develop, testing. How QA can able to test it? By using Appium. Appium, how we can able to? There are two ways. One is simulator creation and doing for testing, and another case is we are going to test by using for real device. Real device is nothing but we have our own devices, right? In mobile, that device we are going to test it. And another case is simulator or emulator. Both are same. Okay. Emulator means virtual device, how your mobile is look like. The similar format we are going to use it. If you are going to here, if you search for Google, see here now, this is a one application. If you inspect this particular element, okay, there is a format. You can able to see Tangle device toolbar. If you make this one, you can see now it is moved for mobile app. The size is 400 570 mobile format. This is a irrespective one. Okay, if you expand this one, you can able to see iPhone AC format. Now you got it the format. Now another one is iPhone 12 Pro. How it will look like, the similar format it will. Okay, and if you see so many things are presented here. Even iPad mini you can able to, and you can able to choose for Galaxy Fold. All the things you can able to choose by clicking this particular option. You can able to see that particular mobile format of view. Any browser, how the browser it is look like, similar format the browser we can able to look that particular device as well. Okay, these all the things we are going to test using our thing. If you see means you can just open Google Chrome and inspect it and click this tangle, then it will convert into back. Okay, once it is converted, maybe can dimensions here is there, right? It will ask you for dimension, what dimension you want, which format of Galaxy S8 plus, then you can able to see that Galaxy dimensions 360 into 740, 75 percentage of viewing. Okay, these are the things you can able to see. If you want to inspect again, you can able to see same element, same thing. But how we can able to communicate these things? We are not going to test this format like opening Google Chrome and tangling back, and we can do these are the things we are not going to do. We are going to do for by using Appium servers, and that server we are going to install and we can able to do it one by one. Okay, to connecting that to a real device or virtual device, and then we are going to do for operation. Okay, before going to that, we need to know about that how many OSs are presented for mobile. See, OSs nothing but we can able to say maybe you'll get it for like Windows is presented for laptop, Mac also presented, Linux is presented. That all are come for desktop or laptop OSs. Okay. We have mobile OSs now. Mobile OSs. What mobile OSs are presented? Android OS. And this is developed by Google. And C. Okay. Nowadays, the Android is a huge number of people are using. Moreover, because it is a less cost, everybody can able to use easily without any problem. Okay. And after Android, what is the highest one is using is iOS. iOS. It is basically Apple product. Apple product. Okay, it is also now market in huge. Comparing to Android is a less, but it is a uh, second position of OS we can able to say. Okay, and we have another OS that is called BlackBerry. BlackBerry. This also BlackBerry team is handling. BlackBerry Limited. This is very low. Very less people are using. Very less. Okay, it's very low. And we have Windows as well. Windows mobiles also there. It is a Microsoft product. Okay, it is medium. You can say very not very low. It is okay minimum. Comparing to Apple iOS, we can able to say less, Android very less. Comparing to Windows, like Windows is very less comparing to Android iOS because very few people in the market more people are using for Android iOS. BlackBerry is a very low, very rare case. Okay. And what type of mobile apps are presented? How many types we can able to say? There are three types. Three types. What is the one? Mobile web app. First one. Okay. And second one is native app. And third one is hybrid app. What all these apps can do? Web app is nothing but you can able to simple way if you say that which is the device we are going to use in our desktop, like Google. Google we are opening, right? In the Google we are going to open some website, and the website we are going to click that particular website. We are going to do some operations, logging into that particular website and doing adding user or something, at times filling and all we are going to do by using the web, right? The similar format we are going to connecting with the mobile uh, Appium to mobile app, that is Chrome or Firefox, any browser. Okay, in that browser we are going to open any website and going to do for all the operations. That is called mobile web app. Okay, okay, and the simplest format. I'm not going to give the complex way, the simplest way. Okay, and second case, negative app. What negative app can do for that? Negative app is nothing but a negative app can able to develop some specified members and the store into one platform. It can be installed through by using for any app store, any app store, or like we can able to say Google app or Apple store. Any one place we can able to install. That is called APK file. Okay, APK files we are going to store it, and we can like whenever you want to install some phone pay, Google Pay, or Flipkart app, those are the apps you want to install. This is developed by some company. They are storing into one Play Store location. That Play Store location we are going to download into our local and we are going to use it. Same how web application is working, app also work the similar format. Only different is this is an app, that is a web application. We can click and we can able to do it fastly. That is a one only the difference. If you are a web application, means you need to open the Chrome or Firefox any browser, and then we need to search for the application, and then we need to click it, and then we need to log in, and again we need to do for some searching the items and paying for that and adding the address and all the things we need to do it. Okay, if you're taking for app while you are installing, and you can able to choose for which is a user would log into that particular application, that is one time we can able to store it, and then we can choose the product and all we can able to do it. These are one kind of native apps. Okay, hybrid apps is nothing but is a mixed one. We can able to say mixed apps like a web and the combination of native. Both the cases we can able to say mixed doing for this is a hybrid. So web application, mobile web app and native app. This is a combination we can able to say hybrid. Okay, the simplest format. Okay, and now maybe you'll get it for doubt. Then what are the how many in the market? How many tools are available to do for this automation or web application testing? Sorry, like mobile application, apps application or apps testing. How many tools are present in the market? The available market, if you say one is Appium, the huge members are using Appium, and second one is Cylinder ID, and we can able to say iOS driver, and we can able to say Calbesh and Money Talk, and we have Frank, and we have Robot Team. Okay, these all the tools are available. There are some other tools also presented. Moreover, this is the one in the market people are continuously using. Okay, these all are some of the things are free versions also presented, paid versions also presented. Okay, Appium is completely free version. We can able to use it. Appium is like application source code. Whenever you using to the application to test something, we can able to say in our case we are going to take for Appium because we are going to test by using for Appium itself. Okay, this is basically what will happen if the application something you're going to test it. The app the developer is provided to you to test this particular app whether it is working as expected or not. Then we can able to create a simulator, emulator or real device. We are going to install that particular app and we are going to test it one by one whether this properly UI is presented properly or not, text box are visible properly or not, whether it is clickable or not, whether it is enterable or not. Those are the things we are going to test it. Sometimes maybe if you want to do for new version to install, then old version sometime we need to delete and again we need to update. Right? These are the formats are presented. For Selenium Web, this particular Appium can able to do it for without modifying and all. Just we can update and we can able to do it. This is a one. In case if you want to old one delete and again you need to use it means we have robotium that we can able to use it and we can able to done. Okay. And even tests should run across the simulator and emulators and real device. Both the things we need to do it. Then only we can able to say this particular app can able to work properly. Otherwise we can't able to give the assurance. Okay. And even we can able to this particular Appium, we can able to test writing the scripting, script writing, but we can able to use for multiple languages, Java, Python, JavaScript, etc. Okay, and even C sharp and all we can able to use it. Okay, multiple language scripting we can able to do it and the framework level. A large open source community for the continue maintenance and support. Large community support is present for this particular Appium. Nowadays this Appium more and more they are going to upgrading day by day. You can able to see that in a later video session how the installation and what all the things is required and everything I'm going to show you there also. Okay, why this particular Appium can able to work? Appium is basically cross platform support. Cross platform support. Platform support is nothing but it is supporting for iOS and Android both the cases, and also it is support for native, hybrid and web apps as well. And also we can able to some other major apps also we can able to support it. It's like we can able to simple example of WhatsApp itself. Okay, and no pre-compilation code you can, okay, inbuilt of apps presented in mobile, right? That also it will support Appium. Okay, if you create a virtual device, how your local device is presented, like whenever you buy the mobile, you will see for already predefined apps in your mobile. The same apps it will come for virtual device as well. It will be by default it will support. We can able to do it that as well. And any driver, web driver, how we are going to use to develop like Selenium web driver, how you are using for multiple programming language to do for automation. Similar format we can able to use here also by using desired capability and all. Okay, how this will work we'll see. Okay, and we before going to the workflow, and I'm going to share you something like limitation of the Appium. Okay, limitation of Appium. This Android no support for Android API level before 17. Android Android API level below 17. Okay, and even some of the like old versions if you go it will support, and new versions it will not support for that. And scripting wise we can able to use very less. iOS has having already some scripting sites, and also and we can able to do for Android virtual device to do it also. Okay, no support for toaster messages, like toaster messages like something messages we are coming live and all, right? Those are the things it is not able to handle. And no parallel executions are presented for this. If you want to do parallel execution, we need to use for some other source lab type of frameworks. That only it will help you. Okay, and this particular Appium is completely open source. Okay, how this particular Appium architecture will work means pretty simple. We can able to say, and why this is the one. Now, if you imagine this is my server, okay, and my coding place, and this is my Appium server, and Appium server 2, there are a couple of apps are presented. What will happen whenever you make some request to the Appium server? Okay, Appium server, what it can do, right? It will create one session ID. Whenever you make the request, here is the request, and here is my response with session ID. Okay, response with the session, and here is basically HTTP. Okay, and here we can able to say Appium. Okay, and Appium to apps. Okay, now which is the session ID is coming, right? This session ID, based upon the session ID, again the client make the request, and the request with the session ID, it will goes for here with the Appium server, with the Appium and Appium server to apps. This is the way it will goes. Okay, how this all the functionality can goes means there is a desired capability, and there we can able to provide some uh, we can able to say some what we can desired capability can able to take the platform name, which is the platform you want to do it, and what package you want to do it, and what browser you want to do it, what website you need to do for automation. These all the things it will accept it. Once you provided those information, then it will do it for uh, execution. Okay, basically this Appium server is written in by using for Node.js. 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 This is a one. It is basically implemented by using for Node.js. Okay, these are the architecture like a flow, the Appium flow. Whenever you make the request, the Appium server create for session ID. By using the session ID, we are going to use the desired capability. There we can able to provide some platform name, Android version, and which app you need to do. And if you want to install some app inside that particular virtual device or real device, those are all the things we can able to do it. Okay, and how we can able to install and set up, we'll see for next video session. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.